Hey guys, I'm James Sinclair, and in this video I'm going to share with you the 6 people I believe that you need to build a profitable business. Over the last 10 years I've employed literally thousands of people, but I've identified 6 key people that I know really sort the business to success to make it profitable. If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe and that notification bell so we can let you know when we're bringing out great new videos to help grow your business. Right, let's get back into it. Now, I've got this strong belief that businesses should be built around this theory called E plus M equals S. That's entrepreneurship plus management equals success. And it's this key to understanding that you're an entrepreneur. You need to be growing the business, not operating the business. But someone needs to be operating it. And if you're not in that growth mindset, how can it become a profitable entity that works without you in it? And that really should be your sole goal when building a business. You need to be building something that can work with you day to day. So you'll go through 3 stages of building a business. Number 1, you'll have a profitable job. Next, you're going to have a profitable business. And thirdly, you want to be building a profitable investment. Now, the key difference between that profitable business and that profitable investment is an investment is something someone wants to invest in because it's a working asset that doesn't need a key man driving it. Now, this will take a period of time to do, but that should be your sole aim. And how do you do this? How do you achieve building an investment? Well, you need to get yourself time back to do the right tasks, the high value tasks that I believe are going to build you something that is completely game changing, a real wealth generator. So this is the mindset that you've got to have when building a business. You want to be doing the impossible, not the possible. And you want to bring in people to do all the possible tasks. And the reality is, business owners that I've consulted for, and I've helped loads of entrepreneurs and business owners, they're doing possible tasks. They're doing stuff to feel busy just for the sake of being busy. But you don't want to be doing any of that. You want to be doing stuff that actually makes things happen that seem impossible to everyone else. Raising £1 million, personally guaranteeing that £1 million, getting the deal over the line, getting a massive multi-million-pound contract over the line, actually going out there and getting customers, making sales happen from scratch that have never happened before. But for you to have the confidence out there to go and do that, and to do that with complete conviction, you're going to need a real strong management team around you. And that's what I call E plus M equals S. So who's the first person that I employed? Well, it's the admin person. So I'm going to go through in order of appointment the people that I've employed so that you can do the same. So the first thing is you need to get a personal assistant, an administrator, so they can do all those low value tasks. You know, if you're buying your shopping, cleaning your house, if you're answering emails, packaging in the warehouse. Imagine if you could get rid of all those tasks and focus on getting customers. Basically, you want to be working on very important, not urgent tasks. People usually work on very important, very urgent tasks. Getting a PA, an administrator, can take off all of that stuff so that you can focus on stuff that makes a big difference. So the first employee that I ever employed was getting myself an administrator. Her name was Jean. She came and worked in my spare bedroom at my nan's house, and together we done all of the beginning early days of my business so that I could go and do the big stuff, actually getting customers that made a real big difference. Next, you're going to need the manager. I was very lucky in my career. I was about 19, 20 when I discovered my manager. And this manager is your managing director, your CEO, because you want to be working up the pyramid to become a shareholder and owner of the business, i.e. a chairman or a chairwoman of the business. And you want to bring in this manager to run all the day-to-day stuff so you can go out and do the impossible stuff. This manager is doing your KPIs, managing staff day to day. They're in the business so that you can be on the business. You need both guys. You need someone on it, the entrepreneur doing the leadership, but you need micromanaging of the business. My experience shows that most entrepreneurs are just not great managers. They're just not. They're better at being entrepreneurs. They're better at making the impossible happen, but they understand they need someone on the day-to-day doing all the minor details. The best way to describe this is if you're running a school, you've got a head teacher and a teacher. Both are needed. You can't run the school just with teachers because nothing innovative would get done, but you couldn't just run it on an amazing head teacher because they wouldn't be managing the students' learning. And that's why you need both. So the second you can get yourself a right-hand man, a left-hand lady to help you conquer the world, you're on the right path. Next, you're going to need this marketing implementer, video design skills person. Very early on in my career, I employed web developers. I was like 19 years old. I had a smallish business, but I employed a graphic designer and someone that could do web. They came into my office. His name was George in the early days of our business. And we were smashing out designs, smashing out leaflets, doing stuff. And because we had so much resource, we were marketing more than most. And when you market more than most, you make more sales. People have this misconception that they need a salesperson first. No, you need a marketing person first to get your awareness out there, to go out there and get stuff done, to get customers into the business. Now, I call them the marketing implementer, not the master marketeer. The reality is the entrepreneur, that's you guys hopefully, you'll be the marketing thought leader. You'll be like, let's do this campaign, but then you need someone to implement it, actually manage it through to fruition. That's why you need this marketing implementer. And nowadays in 2020, it's really important that they have these skills. Photoshop whiz, they'll be able to do basic web stuff, they'll be able to get stuff on Facebook, post stuff on Facebook, and make video. Video is an essential part of the marketing mix in 2020 and going forward, in my opinion, in the art of getting customers and being a more profitable business. Explainer videos, look, there's loads of stuff on this channel about video content. Go and watch more of our videos and you'll find them. Next, you're going to need this bean counter. Hey, look, managing the cash flow that comes into a business is very time consuming, but it's not profitable, but it needs to be done. Now, a bean counter can do your invoices, they can save you money, which does make you more profitable, and they can produce your management account so that you can see if you're making profit on a monthly basis or if you're making a loss on a monthly basis. The second you can employ a full-time bookkeeper, bean counter into the business so that you're never doing any of the counts other than reading the figures and understanding the figures but not putting the figures together, gives you more time to go and do the high value tasks. My God, guys, the amount of business owners that I've sat with that spend 40% of their time managing the books in the business, doing the banking, reconciling the bank, all of that stuff that doesn't make you profitable. They're very important, very urgent. Doing blooming payroll, that's another one. Takes so much time. If you're going to waste a whole week every single month doing that, 25% of your month doing that's stuff that's not profitable. It's not going to generate you more sales and grow your business. So you need to get yourself a bean counter. In the UK, right now in 2020, you can get a great one for about £20 an hour. Should you be doing £20 an hour tasks when you're risking everything to set up a business? No, you need to be thinking, am I making my business at least £1,000 an hour? If I'm not, I shouldn't be doing it. Get yourself a bean counter. Next, you're going to need a sales trainer. As soon as you're building your business up, everyone goes, they need a sales manager. Rethink that and think you need a sales trainer. What a sales trainer does is makes the salespeople more efficient, coaches the salespeople. The worst thing businesses can do is they can get a really good salesperson and turn them into a sales manager, and then they stop selling, which makes the business not as profitable. Keep your salespeople there, pay them more through commission and getting stuff done, but give them a coach to train them to make them better. This is a very different person. In every scenario that I've seen this happen, where you have a sales trainer rather than a sales manager to make sure the salespeople get more done, profits explode in the business. So never get into that misconception that you need a sales manager. What you need is a full-time sales trainer to make your salespeople the best they can possibly be. Lastly, as soon as you get going, you need a big bean counter. This is your accountant. Hey, when I read the book 88 Narrow Road by FELIX Dennis, he also wrote another fantastic favourite book of mine called How to Get Rich. FELIX Dennis said, employ an accountant before you can afford it. It's one of the best pieces of advice I can ever give an entrepreneur, a business owner, or a business that's growing. If you're serious about growing, at some point you are going to employ your own in-house accountant. Sometimes we call these finance directors or chief financial officers. My strongest advice is the second you get them in, I mean, this is not a bookkeeper, this is a bean counter on steroids, guys. These people are the people that will drive profitability, growth, help you raise finance. They'll start doing stuff that's very important, not urgent with you, and that will transform the business. I can't stress enough how this has changed my life. If I'd have done this 5 years ago rather than in the last 2 years, I think my business would have trebled in size to the size it is now. people ask me this, and I said, look, I would have rather have sold a house to employ one of these people right now, 5 years ago, than right now, because it would have helped grow our business and made us more profitable. Banks love it. It's easier to raise finance. You get better reporting. You've got another person that you can really bat the whip with to understand where your business is going. It makes a big difference. Guys, if you've loved this video, then you're going to check this video out right here. This is my 6 most profitable business ideas that I've discovered, the types of businesses that I think really stand a good chance of making a profit. Let me know what you think of this video by comment below. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so that we can help grow your business. We're bringing stuff out like this all the time. See you soon. Bye-bye.